in the booth tomorrow for the fight, one of the biggest fight, maybe the biggest fight on the first half of the season. What are your thoughts on the fight? Who's going to win the fight?
You know what's amazing is to hear Ilia Topuria's fellow fighters, all the elite UFC fighters, talk about him in these rarefied, superlative terms as if he's not only the best boxer in the UFC right now, but maybe is going to go down as one of the greatest fighters of all time. So those are far more the experts than me. And to a man, to a woman, it seems like a lot of them are picking Ilia Topuria, but he's fighting a guy who has accomplished so much in that division. He's the most accomplished fight stopper of all time, and he's been the man in this division, and yet he's not even getting the red corner against Ilia Topuria. So a little bit surprised at how bloated the betting line is, but I can understand, at least when I talk to my contemporaries, why Ilia Topuria is so
Do you think it's
revered.
because Ilia is so good selling his tramway and personality, and maybe this personality obliterates everything?
I think that's part of it, but Ilia Topuria built his name by knocking foes clean out, right? We talk about Sugar Sean O'Malley being this big star. It's not as though he's some master orator. He just has a crazy highlight reel and he knocks guys out. But I have to say, the aura that Ilia Topuria has and the confidence that he brings into our fighter meeting, people will scoff if I compare him to Michael Jordan, right? But I get starstruck around this man, right? And I've interviewed him a dozen times, right? Every time he walks into a room, he is cool, he is calm, he is collected, he is confident, looks like $10 million, and he's a real superstar, and he would be a global superstar if he can win this weekend.
My saying is that UFC is looking for the next superstar.
Yeah.
Or maybe we can say the next Conor McGregor. Do you think it's possible that William will get to that point?
I think he could. I think one thing that really helped Conor McGregor's rise, certainly the knockouts, but his articulation skills, right? In his prime, Conor McGregor.
The microphone.
And again, I'm a guy who speaks for a living, right? That guy talks circles around me. Master orator, nothing was ever scripted, and yet he could cut you down into a million pieces in a minute, So Ilia is a little bit more diplomatic with his trash talk, but I just don't know that he talks the game the way Conor does. He lets his fighting do the talking, but my gosh, he's resonated with this fan base to such an extent already. It's hard to know just how much he moves the needle in the United States from a pay-per-view standpoint right now, but I think if he can produce a big result here at UFC 317, the world is going to be his oyster.
And TKO boxing, do you imagine Topuria fighting boxing sometime?
I think so. Who knows exactly what his master plans are. I know he wants to become the UFC welterweight champion after this, but I think most UFC fighters at the highest level, if they had to send one of their strikers into a boxing world, they think Ilia Topuria is the guy. And I think with all this connective tissue right now, it's going to make some sense.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate your time. Thank you, guys.
Thank you. here with the challenger, Kai Kara France. This is a rematch of an amazing fight from 9 years ago, and since then you have risen through the ranks and become the man to challenge for the title. Tomorrow night is your big night. Give us your thoughts on what that